Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind and with all your strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. There is no commandment greater than these. One of the reasons we formed Awakening is because so many people do not see or desire a need for church in their life today. And church is about a body of believers that come together to celebrate and to help each other and encourage each other.
We're doing this worship camp for high schoolers, and we're trying to train up the next generation of worship leaders and church leaders.
Coming into this, I didn't know much about it. So I thought, hey, I'm probably just gonna learn the same things that I've had for a while. But no, that wasn't true at all. I learned a totally different way of worshiping, a totally different way of praise.
My expectations were just praise and worshiping Jesus, basically. But when I got here, the atmosphere was just more than that. Like, it was overflowing with Jesus.
These students show up, and I think they all probably have a little bit different expectations of what this week will look like, even the ones that have been here before. But through the way that they engage with us, with each other, with our staff, they are taking everything that we're teaching them, and really what we're teaching them is to just sit with God.
I really believe that worship is giving up your heart to God. And when you give your heart, part of your giftedness that God has given you is lifting up that giftedness to Him.
Worship has a breadth and a richness that few of us have really experienced in all of its facets.
It's amazing to bring together our worship sensibilities with our artistic sensibilities. Worship and arts, really the soul of what we're doing.
I don't think either the arts or the church can really be completely what God meant them to be without each other.
Never gonna let me down.
Being a Christian sometimes in the world is lonely, but when you take a whole bunch of lonely people in their faith and you bring them together in one spot where they're all working on something together, you get this transformative community that we saw happen this week.
I go to a public school, and there's Christians like here and there, but it's not evident, I would say. So it was different for me to be amongst everyone who's Christian.
Something that I've always struggled with is I have so many friends that don't know Christ, and being able to share with them the word of the Lord, it's just amazing.
All these students, they have these intuitions about who they are and who they're supposed to be, but they don't find anyone like that around them. They don't find that in their friend group. I desperately needed that when I was in high school, just some mentors that were just a little bit older than me to show me the way.
So that's really my expectation is, let's just open the door for them. Let's invite the Holy Spirit in.
The lessons I learned here and the spiritual disciplines that I learned here are things that will influence my life forever, really.
This was an inspiration, and it makes me want to be a better person and tell the people of the great works that God has done in me and everyone that I have became friends with.
If there is any part of you that has a passion for what does worship look like, what should worship look like, come here.
Come for the arts, come for learning how to train and develop your skills, but the biggest gift of the Awakening is who you are with other brothers and sisters, like-minded people.
If you are a Christian and you have musical arts or any type of arts gifts, dance, drama, preaching, whatever you think you might be interested in, come.
When the night is home, God is home.